It's Austin, back at it again with another video. Today we're playing 2K. The last 2K video I posted had a different character, but like it changed my character, cause like I was trying to do something with the character, but then it changed the whole character. Spend more money on it. So today we're going to play about like one or two games with our career. So yeah, I played on the Lakers because I got traded. I requested a trade. I wanted to go to the Lakers. We've been mostly losing, but we're on a win streak. About to use the purple uniforms. It's gonna be lit. Okay. Last 2K game, I got copyrighted.
It's the 2K Sports pregame show.
And I was so angry. Leave in a comment down below if you want me to play.
NBA on 2K
Because
Sports.
before, I was
Ernie
going to
Johnson
play Call of Duty.
with colleagues. Shaq.
And then like I didn't feel like
Ken
putting the
Smith.
game in. Oh yeah, and I'm about to
And tonight our broadcast will be
get
shifting
a
to
new gaming
Minneapolis,
PC.
where we'll see
so
the
I'm gonna be
Timberwolves going up
playing
against the
more
Los Angeles Lakers.
PC games.
Looking
Same
at the
games, but
Lakers,
just on PC.
They've stumbled out of the
I
gate
might
as their
sometimes
season has begun.
play Xbox. Hit me up if you want to play any game with me. Yeah. And I pre-ordered 2K19. And like I'm going to record the whole series every time. Cause this time you guys missed a lot. But that was my fault. Oh yeah, and I'm going to start vlogging. So yeah, be ready. Around August 20th, first vlog. It's gonna be very great. My character is decent. I'm an 85 overall, so that's good. You know, I'm gonna get some shots up. I average around 20 points, depending on what type of game I have. I missed it. But it might just be because of the camera angle. Because when I was practicing earlier, maybe like 10 minutes ago in my gym, my gym, I was making everything. There. Yeah.
Well, looky here. Isn't it the new prom king in town?
Carl Anthony Towns. What's up, man? I heard about you.
Oh my god,
I heard
my
about
player
you,
looks
too.
ugly.
Yeah, man. You got any advice for a youngin' in the league?
Just don't go in the paint. I'll
Just
be
don't-
there.
Oh, you'll be there?
Don't worry
All
about
right,
it.
well, I'm coming for you, bro.
You coming? All right.
Yeah, I'm coming for you.
Bet.
Bet.
Make sure you recognize.
I'm gonna meet you down there, bruh.
I'll see you there.
Carl Anthony Towns looks so different from when he
The crowd is assembled here at the Target Center in Minneapolis, looking for the Timberwolves to have a victory here on their home floor. And we've got it for you live, right here on 2K Sports, with Greg Anthony, Chris
not a
Webber,
starter, but I'm
and
going to
David
sub
Aldridge,
right
Kevin
in.
Harlan. And we
But
have a
I played on the
surprise guest,
Cavs,
folks.
and I was a
There he is,
starter.
the fourth time. Now let's send it down to David Aldridge, standing.
Thank you,
yeah.
Kevin.
Thanks, David. You can tell Butler has a
I
good
don't
head on
think-
his shoulders, an elite talent in this league because of the hard work he puts in. And Kevin, your last couple years, you got to mentor some young players. Carl Anthony Towns comes to mind. How good do you think he can be?
Man, Cat is the next. He is what I call the next to the next. Yes, he has the pedigree. He has the work ethic. He has the IQ. Most importantly, the desire.
Tell me in the comments how long
Big
you
group
like the
substitution
video.
now for Minnesota. Gorgie Dangs checked in for Gibson. Muhammad comes in for Andrew Wiggins. Jamal Crawford, he's checked in for Butler. And Tyus Jones subbed in for Jeff Teague. So for the Lakers right now, we've got Ball. He's out there with Norman Powell. Paul out there with Ivica Zubac. And it's Kuzma in at the 4 slot. Just 5 to shoot. Here's Crawford. Ball with the rebound.
Lonzo.
Talk about Karl Anthony Towns and his willingness to learn. You can't be great, I don't think, Kev, if you're not curious. And I always thought that was one of your best qualities. You were always curious.
Listen, I was super curious,
Yes.
and I always chased that curiosity. Not only that, I started to put the work ethic with that. If you don't put those things together, well, I would always tell him, be humble. You'll never get to the point where your arrogance, starts to take
There you
over.
go.
Let your
Made 2
arrogance
free
be on the
throws,
court and what you're doing and how you're playing. Control your breathing. The young fella has a lot of good bones. I love his makeup.
Comment
I
down
love the
below
fact that I
who's
had
your
a year
favorite
with
player.
him to teach
Remember,
him
like, share, and
perspective,
subscribe.
to teach him mentality, to teach him
Oh,
that you got to come in here and work on this every day, and the day that you don't, someone has the advantage. He pushes himself.
I don't know
Karl
that.
Anthony Towns he's from the pedigree, man. He's one of them ones. I like to think that he's under the umbrella. He's one of my young brothers, man.
The offensive rebound.
Yeah, buddy.
The pass to Kuzma from downtown. Score the basket. Nice shot after missing his first attempt.
Just doing the job on the backboard.
Here's Jones. He's coming off a 13-point game against
He
Miami.
holds the ball.
Chang, a screen. Here's Towns. It's hauled in by Zubats.
The defense there got away with a major lapse.
To the middle. It's stolen by Jones. Softly drops in the floater.
Well, we've seen that movie a few times, haven't we? An easy bucket in the paint.
Here's Paul. And Karl Anthony
Bruh.
Towns pulls it down. Towns has got his 3rd rebound on the night.
See, this right here is making y'all think
With
I'm
1 on the
trash.
clock, it'll count. It's been all about Karl Anthony Towns for the... And a guy who seems to improve, Jimmy Butler. He spoke with us about one of his biggest surprises.
It's crazy because I've never thought that
I'm the best
anybody
player on
would
the
be.
team.
And hard to doubt the dedication of Jimmy Butler. He's found a way to overcome obstacles at each important point along the way.
He's a self-made player, and if Butler can stay healthy, boy, the sky's the limit.
And the first quarter is in the books. Second about ready to get underway. And guys, what's your take so far in the Timberwolves?
Getting
We
high
need
percentage
lockdown
looks, wearing
defense.
down that defense on the inside.
Right, and as the defense collapses, that opens up inside-out opportunities. Productive first quarter.
So on the floor for the Lakers to start this second quarter, they've got Ivica Zubac. Hart is out there with Powell. And it's Big Daddy. And it's Kuzma in at the 4. Kevin, some of the relatively new rules protecting players, the breakaway, the flagrant 1, the flagrant 2. Are you...
Come back.
in favor of all this stuff?
I'm in favor for players' health. Anything that is going to be detrimental to a player's health, I feel like, the player's health is the first and only obligation. That's all I've ever worried about. Foul play, I think every player should always understand it's a way to foul, it's a way to be able to, send a message. But in the heat of the moment, I get it. Things happen. But just I hope that all players out there will continue to, care about and respect the game.
Okay, well, let's check in with David Aldridge, who's reporting from the sideline.
Well, guys, analytics has taken over the NBA, but Minnesota coach and president of basketball operations Tom Thibodeau says it doesn't tell you everything. He said analytics can measure a lot of things, but it's very difficult to measure drive. The magic is in the work. Kevin?
And Tom Thibodeau makes a good point, D.A. Analytics is certainly helpful, but it doesn't capture everything.
And they're beginning to just flat out fall apart defensively right now, especially on the interior.
Kevin, it's been said that some guys hated to play against you. Is there someone you hated to play against for whatever reason?
No.
You enjoyed every jump?
I enjoyed every competitor because on the offensive side of the ball, I was always challenged when to use counters or what type of moves I was using. I took a lot of pride in having a variety of moves for different types of defenses. and each guy is going to bring out a different side of the offense in you. And then turning around and then being that defender and being able to guard the post player or the post or whatever the post player was or whatever. Rasheed Wallace was always a tough guard. Tim Duncan was always a tough guard. Zach Randolph was always a tough guard. Chris Webber, Dice, Karl Malone.
Great names. And the Timberwolves call time here. They come in
Right,
fresh
they
off a
shut
win
me down.
against the Heat.
And once they established that
They
flow
can't handle
offensively,
me.
really never got any resistance from the D.
And I feel like the defense was one step behind all night. I mean, they never made the adjustments to string together a few stops.
And with
They
the
can't
time
control
running
me.
against
I'm a
them,
full
these
monster out here.
with his guys.
Man, they straight up.
I'm gonna go.
Jets now to send it over to David Aldridge, standing by
Woo!
outside. David.
Oh yeah.
All right, thank you, David. And folks, don't
Cool
go away
animal.
after the break.
I'm
We'll see
an
you right
animal.
back here for the start of quarter
I'm
number
an
3.
animal. Go. K-Town's camping in our paint and get easy looks. We're gonna shut him down. About to come in
The
his
third
paint.
quarter now
I'm gonna
beginning.
shut
Both
him down
sides
in
looking
his
to pull away
paint.
in the last half of the game. Big group substitution now for Minnesota.
Yeah, I'm a
Gorgie
roller
Dangs
team,
checked
so
in
don't
for
need
Gibson.
to.
Muhammad comes in for Andrew Wiggins. Jamal Crawford, he's checked in for Jimmy Butler. And Tyus Jones subbed in for T. Down low, it's Jang and Towns. Jones is out there with Crawford. And it's Muhammad in at the small forward position. So that's the lineup for Minnesota.
Come on now.
And let's take a look at the playmaking here. This chart with the assist totals split between the front court and the back court tonight for Minnesota.
This backcourt is really shouldering the load in terms of the ball movement and great assists. When you look at the overall contributions compared to the bigs, nice work on distributing the ball.
Crawford kicks to Zhang. There's the dish to Muhammad. Towns, the screen. Just 5 on the clock. No good on that one.
And you know what? You can't get a better screen. Frees him up beautifully, but he just fails to capitalize.
The best laid plans, right? Well, I tell you right there, though, that's one they'll take every single time.
Minnesota in the lead. The shot by Muhammad. Nobody around. And it comes off the front of the rim. Los Angeles has gone into the three-point range 4 times since halftime and buried 2 of them.
Hold on. That was a replay moment. Just want to see what I did. Okay. This guy about to dunk. Let me hit.
Here on the 2K leaderboard are the rebounding leaders from a season ago. Third is Karl Anthony Towns.
What a season he had in the paint. I mean, his rebounding numbers really mind-boggling. Who wouldn't love to have a guy like that?
Save more games.
Well, we're into the third quarter, just over 2.5 minutes played. Jones, the pass to Crawford. Pass to Towns. Towns, a screen on Paul. Goes back up. Towns kicks to Jones. Again, the miss by Jones. The Lakers have gone 2 of 7 from the field in the third. That leaves room for improvements here. A shot by Paul, no good. Now here's Muhammad. He's guarded closely, and that one, good.
And he's got such a great touch and feel around the basket. He made that reverse look easy.
Here's Paul, and the rejection by Towns.
And his foot movement is what makes Towns such a terrific shot blocker. He moves so well and can defend just about any position on the floor.
Towns, the screen. And Muhammad has it in the corner. Hangs, and Towns lays it in. And now it's a 3-point Minnesota lead.
I'm sorry, that's poor defense down low again. It's been a mismatch thus far in the paint.
And the Lakers call time here as the teams head into this.
You're gonna stop
And so
me
it's
out.
the Timberwolves who come out on top here. That
What
was
the
a
heck? They literally won by 1 point.
Finish as they continued.
No, I'm done. No. not be happening.
Is the ultimate X factor.
And that's going to do it tonight, folks, for our broadcast.
They would have put me in, coach. Put me in, coach. They would have put me in. I've been getting buckets. I only got 15. That's a no-no. Put me in, coach. Put me in, coach. Oh, my back. That's my back. Ah. Mother beat my turtle up. Making all that noise. So, yeah, comment down below if you want to play me in 2K. Hit me up. Because, as you can tell, I'm a goat. Can't stop me. You know? Can't stop me in the paint. Alright, well that was it for today's video. Remember, like, comment, and subscribe. And we out.